first shot easy. Bars first shotgun, pistol grip action. Feed a motherfucker more pellets than Pac-Man. Undercover trying to listen in like rap fans. Two-step till you get your proof, yep, tap dance. We don't incriminate, just eliminate. Relocate bodies where it's hard to assimilate. Water be coughing so you can get all the help you want as soon as you learn to speak up.
What's up, y'all? Curious Red Flags Podcast, episode 36, man. First of all, shout out to everybody that's subscribed. If you're watching this video right now and you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. If you subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you hit the notification bell, share this to your friends. I appreciate everybody that's been commenting, all my new subscribers, man. Everybody putting the red flags in the comment section. Make sure when you comment, y'all put red flags in the comment section. I'm just trying to start a trend, man. I appreciate everyone that's helping me, you know, push my dream of what I'm trying to do and push my brand further. You know, everything is all doable because of you guys, man. So shout out to y'all. Before I start episode 36, man, you know, this episode that you guys are watching right now, I recorded this episode a day before. So I'm letting you know, because I recorded this episode a day before, I'm getting this news before I record this episode. And I usually record my episodes on Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? But this week, a nigga was tired. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm going to do it on Friday. Then, you know, I got my daughter. You know, me and my daughter was watching Kong versus Godzilla again. You know what I'm saying? Godzilla dog walk Kong. All right? Whatever. And you know, we watched it about 9 times. And the 9th time, I fell asleep. So I suddenly filmed it on Saturday. I wake up on Saturday, and I hear this news, man. And, you know, I know I do a series during the week called Can't Tell Me Nothing About My Rapper, but this, you know, who I'm about to talk about right now deserves more than this. Can't Tell You Nothing About My Rapper clip, man. And this goes to the news I'm hearing, and hopefully, man, you know, I just hope that, you know, prayers up to the family, and hopefully that he can, you know, he could pull through. But Dark Man X, DMX, Earl Simmons, man. First time I heard DMX was this verse right here. Stay out the dark, because if I catch you when the sun is down, run it, clown, I'ma gun it down. This was on 4321 LL Cool J's verse. LL Cool J song 4321. And Cannabis had just for this rapper, you hear, so stay out the dark, because if I catch you when the sun is down, run it, clown, I'ma gun it down, gun it down. And I remember I was like, who is, yo, it was so gritty, it was so dark, it was like, who is this rapper? And it was DMX. And that verse, when I was in high school, that verse was everything. And then, you know, then even at the end when he was like, ski mask for me, baby, like, it was just like, yo, it was at a time when hip hop was, you know, you just had some of the rappers that made you feel some real, not saying that you could identify, like either, you know, you just knew dudes like that, and DMX was that guy. And then I just remember, you know, from that, when Get At Me Dog came out, Get At Me Dog was crazy. I remember buying the DMX Dark as Hell is Hot first album. When I got the first album, I didn't even have time to be like, man, this is a classic, because as soon as I got to the last track, Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood came out 6 months later. Another dope classic. He dropped 2 dope classic albums in 1 year, both doing crazy numbers. You know what I'm saying? DMX was at that time, DMX was the hottest thing on Def Jam at that time. DMX was the hottest thing on Def Jam. Then I remember, like, just his, yo, DMX stood out, like, money, power, and respect. You know what I'm saying? You got the Locks, you got the Running the Ray, Queen, Lil Kim was in the video. Then you had DMX on top of the building, just rapping. Then in the 24 Hours to Live, DMX scene was in the mud. He was in the mud rapping. Like, and then if you ever got a chance to see a DMX live performance, like his energy, like before DMX would rap, DMX would just be like, I want us to bow our heads. Father, I ask for forgiveness for we are forsaken. Everyone understand? That love. Listen, just DMX was everything. And then it was like, you know, you got that it factor when anything you do goes viral and is hot. Who would have known? Who would have knew that DMX would make one of the hottest Christmas songs better? Like, you know how people remix songs, you're like, it's not better than the original? Come on. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Harry the Shiny Nose. Come on. If you ever saw it, come on, man. Come on. DMX is a big part of hip hop, man. And to hear the news that, you know, I don't even want to, you know, like I said, I just, to hear the news that he's in the hospital right now, you know, I just don't want to even talk about why he's there. Y'all can Google and find out. I just want to give this man his flowers. Like, DMX was hip hop for me. When I talk about these rappers, because when I do You Can't Tell Me Nothing About My Rapper, a lot of people be thinking it as jokes, but a lot of these rappers, like, you know, like the whole Drag On. I knew about Drag On from DMX. So, you know, a lot of these rappers, for me, growing up, were instrumental in my life, instrumental in my life of growing up. These are the rappers I was listening to, and DMX was that guy. Like, my top 5 rappers, like, I have my rappers that I like, but my top 5 rappers of all time: Lil' Kim, Ghostface Killer, DMX, Noriega, Kiss, and Cameron. Kiss and Cameron are together on 5. I don't give a shit. Like, oh, I don't want to hear the whole, oh, but man, those are my rappers for my reasons. And that's my solid 5. It's Cam and Jenny Kiss are right there on 5. I'm not, they're sharing it. You know what I'm saying? And it's no, like, those are my top 5 rappers that I mess with. And DMX was definitely, it's just so much memorable shit with him. So prayers out to his family. Prayers out to him. I hope he could pull through this, man. And, you know, thank you for such a great time of hip-hop memories and dope-ass movies you were in and just being real. Like, DMX was just, yo, DMX was just real. Like, you're not going to get nothing fake from DMX. Even when he was on that show with that lady, I've got it's a Levant. I don't know how to pronounce her name. I don't want to fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? Red Flag. I got to, Red Flag, I don't want to fuck with her name. You know what I'm saying? But I remember she was like, DMX, your son is tiny. He's like, yo, shut up. Let me talk to my son, bitch. Like, DMX don't care who's around. He's just a real dude. And then to see him at the Versus battle with Snoop was legendary. And then I think the last thing I saw with DMX was he was on Drink Champs, where his interview was just crazy. So prayers up to DMX, man. Episode 36, Curious Red Flags podcast. So I want to talk about something, man, on this episode. This episode right here, I just want to be real. I want to talk to y'all, and this is a fact. Somebody asked me, what are the key reasons some relationships don't work? I don't know why I'm getting hit with a lot of relationship shit lately. I'm going to let you know before I answer this question. Hey, I ain't on no Derrick Jackson shit. What me and my wife do works for us. You know what I'm saying? So whatever I say on here, don't like, listen. Take what I say and then Google some other relationship motherfuckers and then put it to the side and then y'all just level. That's what you gotta do. You gotta level shit out. It's like listening to advice from people online is like going out and buying oranges. You know when you go to buy oranges and I think you squeeze fruit and you squeeze which one, like, this one feels a little bit ripe, but this one's fresh, and this one, that's how you gotta treat information online. Don't just run off of my shit and come back and be like, nigga, it's your fault. I'm like, hey, red flag to you, nigga. Cause I told you, what worked for me. I'm just a dude on here talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Everything I say is opinion. Curious red flags. And I'm going to give you my red flag. So the question was, and before I get into it, this Tuesday, y'all need to check out the Curious Red Flag versus the World live episode. Once again, if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Come on the show, 9 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. in the morning Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. Y'all jump in the comment section. I highlight everybody's comments. Say what y'all got to say. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't have to agree with shit I say. Y'all don't have to agree with shit I say. But I said it. Okay? And y'all can come back and forth with me. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's called Curious Red Flags versus the World. It's me versus y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's just a bunch of opinions bouncing around. I don't, you know what I mean? And we could go from there. Watch the show, man. I just had my second episode. I'm loving the response. Back to the question. So, I was asked, why do you think some relationships don't work? There's a million reasons, but I'm going to give one. And the one that I've learned is, you got to know how to do something. Now, I know people are like, what, Nick? The real ones know what I'm talking about. And even if the real ones don't know what I'm talking about, I'm here to explain it. You got to be able to know how to do something. You have to know how to do one thing, at least one thing, to make a relationship work. Here's what I mean. You can't be someone that don't know how to not do shit. See, it's cool when you first dating someone. Like, I'll give an example. When I was in my 20s, I've dated some women who were really accomplished at the time. Like, I remember I was dating this one girl, and she had a Lexus. She had her own, she had a big ass job, a side business, right? And I was working at Target. You know what I'm saying? And when I got my checks, it was going to Jordans. So when I was fucking her, I was just like, I'm on borrowed time. Because when we would have conversations about certain shit, I didn't know what the fuck she was talking about. And it was cool for the first couple of months because I knew, because, you know, it was like, you know, at that time, like she's, you know, right now her brain was being clogged with dick. So it wasn't to a point where, because fellas, ladies, you have to understand when you're fucking someone and it's good, you have about a good couple of months, maybe weeks for some window of the motherfucker not sitting down and observing you. I'm just going to be real with you. You're not being observed right now. Because a motherfucker, you don't know what they've been through. Motherfucker may have dated someone in a long time, or they may have got out of a breakup, or you don't know what it is. And a motherfucker is just enjoying life, enjoying box, enjoying dick at this point. Whatever it is. But when a motherfucker sit back one day and they observe you and they start to ask questions and they're like, because I know some red flags, somebody probably like, well, you're supposed to ask those questions in the beginning. No, that's some TV shit. Not most relationships, most of the time, when like, yo, check this out. Some relationships, sometimes when the dick and the box is good, your brain is clogged. You're not seeing clearly. You're not seeing clearly. You don't know what the fuck is going on. It's almost like soda ain't good for you. Boy, you drinking soda a lot. Your face start breaking out. Your face breaking out, and you're like, and then one day you start looking in the mirror like, God damn, my face is looking like shit. I gotta stop drinking the soda. That's kind of what good dick and good box could do to you. That's what it does to you. That jana and that dat. That's what it does to you. So what happens is, I was messing with this girl, right? Met her, had some conversations, made her laugh, you know what I'm saying? Made her laugh with her. Then when she gave, you know, when we started fucking around, started dicking her down every you know, probably every day. It's probably like I'm like 24, 25. Dicking her down every day, real good. Red flag good too. Red flag good. And then it was one day we was in the bed, right? And let me tell you how she observed me. One day we was in the bed. No, I'm lying. She came to pick me up in her car one day, right? And I hopped in the car. I had on a t-shirt. My pants is a little bit below my ass. I don't know what was wrong with me in that era. I had my pants, but I had my pants below my ass a little bit. And I got in the car and she was like, hey, what's up? And, you know, she was like, you know, and the first thing I said to her was like, hey, what's up, babe? I said, I told her, I said, man, I can't wait till we get to the crib. And she was like, oh, okay. And I'm on the phone, and I was on the phone talking to my boy, and we wasn't talking about shit. I think I was on the phone with him, and we was talking about some new Jordan releases that was coming out, right? And I think she listened to the conversation, and when I got off the phone, she asked me this question. She was like, she said to me, she was like, when you gonna get your license? That's the face she made. She's like, when you gonna get your license? And I was like, I'm gonna get it. And she's like, okay. And then she asked me another question when she was driving. She was like, so, you got how long, you know, I know you've been in the warehouse, you're working hard at Target, but you have what's your plan? And I think at the time I hit it with my plan, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be a star. And she was like, So we got to the crib, and you know, we got to the crib, and you know, she cooked or whatever. And I remember she asked me, she was like, I don't really feel like cooking. She was like, you wanna throw something together? And I was like, let's order. And she was like, And then I ordered food, right? I ordered food or whatever. And then we was laying in the bed, and I put on, I don't know, I forgot what TV show I put on, but she's like, I don't want to watch this shit. And I was like, why not? This is my shit. And she was like, let's just turn the TV off. And it was quiet. And then she got on top of me, and she gave me some, let me tell you, the way she fucked me, I knew this was it. I knew this was it. I knew this was farewell box. I knew this was farewell box. Because then when I left, I hit her up like, hey, I'm coming by to the crib. She's like, no, don't come today. And then on Tuesday, she's like, no, don't come today either. And then Wednesday, she was like, hey, look, I'm right now, I'm going through a little cleanse, right? And I was like, a little cleanse? And she's like, yeah, a little cleanse period. And then on Sunday, she texted me this scroll. She texted me this scroll. I didn't read it. I just went straight to the end. And the end, it was like, I wish you the best. And I knew what it was. I knew what it was. I was like, God damn, if I knew she was gonna, I'd have did this move. You know what I'm saying? If I knew that she was gonna do this, I'd have did this move. Like, she should have at least gave me the little preparation. But I knew it was a rap. And the reason, I'm not mad at her. Red flag. Because most niggas would be like, man, fucking bitch, you do. Nah, she was right. I didn't have shit going for myself at the time. The fuck she want to stick around for? You gotta know how to do something. You gotta be good at something. You gotta know, or if you're not good, like try to learn or perfect. A lot of relationships, man, usually fail when one person feels like they have to carry a lot. If they feel like they gotta carry a lot. Ladies, same thing with the ladies. Listen, ladies, I know it be on, like y'all be on that, you know, that WAP shit, but let me tell you something, man. If you can't cook, you're not cleaning, you're very dependent on your man, and he's still around, chances are you that car, right? Like you watch MTV Cribs, they're like, yeah, I got this car, I don't drive it, but this shit is vintage. That's what you are. Motherfucker, ain't no motherfucker gonna respect you. And you gotta know how to do some shit. What are you bringing to the motherfucking table? You gotta know how to do something. What are you bringing to the motherfucking table? Red flag. Come on, man. You gotta know how to do some shit. You gotta make shit connect. A lot of relationships don't work because once all that good fucking is done, it's a lot of observing. I gotta observe you right now. Like, what is it you really bring to the table? Yeah, you got a fat ass. Yeah, you got some big. You got some bongas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got the. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she can do that. But now, depending on where a person is in their life, I'll give you an example for me. I had a chick. When I got my own apartment in Harlem, I had a chick I brought over the crib. And I said to her, I was like, hey, look. It was morning time. I was like, hey, you know, why don't you go in there and make some breakfast or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she was like, I don't know how to do that shit. This is go downstairs to Poppy and get a bacon, egg, and cheese. And I was like, and you know, and it's different for a man. I was like, I'm gonna hit it again, but I'm like, this is a red flag. This is a red flag. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, she about to get shipped off. She about to get put on the overseas team because I can't have this. I can't. I gotta eat, baby. I gotta eat. So you know what I'm saying? And then it was just like she ain't know how to do shit. Like every time I spoke to her, it was always some shit. Like she was just she basically let me know that she's waiting around for a major lick. She let me know that. She didn't say it, but she let me know because she kept asking me every time I would have a show. She'd be like, "This gonna be the big one," and I was like, "Oh, yeah, she not gonna last." I know why you here, and I respect it, but I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. I'm nowhere near, baby girl. If you did, when I first started comedy, you know what I'm saying? If she just saw my 5th comedy show that I did, she'd have left. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to save her the embarrassment in early 2011. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So I'm just saying, you gotta know how to do something, man. You know, I'm in a marriage now where, I'm not gonna lie to you, keep it real. I'm in a marriage now with my wife. My wife, you know what I'm saying, great woman. You know, entrepreneur, hilarious comedian. I had to step my shit up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna give her no time, because even though I was giving her that brain clogging, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want her to be like, eh. So I had to get my license. I had to get my license together. I had to get me some insurance, dope ass job. You know what I'm saying? I had to get me a dope ass job. Get better with these jokes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get start the podcast. Hey, I had to get shit going, or a nigga would have been out of here. There'd have been no engagement. I'm just being real. You gotta bring shit to the table. If not, what the fuck are you here for? You gotta know how to do something, man. You can't be a mom. Like, here's the thing. There are some women, there are some men who do have some people that that can't do shit. But the people that can't do shit, once you let an opinion, you're being looked at like this. Go play with the Legos. Go play with the Legos. If you can't do shit, go play with the Legos. Go play with the Legos and have yourself a cookie. And that's not a good feeling. Cause like I said, I done been with some women that I was like, man, won't he do it? God got me at this point. I don't know how far he gonna drive me with this chick, but I knew I was on borrowed time. You know what I'm saying? I had this one chick one time, man, she was so goddamn accomplished. I remember I tried to help her with some shit. She was like, why don't you just go sit outside the room and play the video game? I was like, you know what? You're right. I didn't even argue. I was like, you know what? You're right. I walked away. Because I knew, what the fuck am I? This girl done built this empire. I'm just here to supply the wood. I don't belong here. Red flag on me. You know, and red flag to anyone that don't bring shit to the relationship but got the nerve to criticize or give an opinion. You can't give an opinion. You just might as well shut the fuck up and go play with your Legos. Go play with your Legos and don't stick shiny objects in the outlets. That's your only job. That's it. You want to feel like that? You don't want to feel like that. Come on, nobody want to feel like that. You gotta bring shit to the table. If you don't bring shit to the table, what eventually happens is a motherfucker starts sitting here and being like, let me tell you what happens. When you don't bring shit to the table, right? I got a friend of mine. I'm not about to Michael Rappaport tell the name, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to talk about that on the Curious Red Flag live show. Tell me, on the live show will be crazy. But I'm not about to tell the name. But I have a friend of mine who was real, how can I put it? I spoke to him on the phone and he was just down and out, right? And I said, what's wrong? And he's just like, man, he felt like, yo, it was to the point where this is when you know your partner can't do shit when you start reminiscing about exes. It's bad out here. Like, yo, look, when your partner can't do shit, you start to go on Facebook and look at motherfuckers that you used to date doing shit, and you like, wow. That's how bad it be. You be like, man, I could have been building an empire with this motherfucker. Look at this motherfucker. Look. Hey, she turned around. She got drool coming down her chin. She got like him or his chin. Because the motherfucker like, what are you here for? What you here for? You know what I'm saying? Go play with the Legos. Go build me a statue. You know what I mean? You over here looking at the person you used to date building towers, and then you look at the partner you and they're like this. Ready for sex? Hey, that sex shit can only go but so far. It's good, but that sex can only go so far, man. That shit can only take you, like, let me tell you something. You can manipulate a motherfucker with good sex in their in their early, when they're young. But when you get older and the bills start to hit and dreams start coming and you start seeing motherfuckers, around you doing shit, you be like, man, if you don't get this bad alternator vagina or wood out of here, nobody don't want that shit no more. Don't nobody want that. Because it's like, it's not tangible no more. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you don't nut the same way no more when a motherfucker, like when you start to realize a motherfucker's like, you be like, you ever have sex with someone and the nut come out differently? You know what I'm saying? You be like, oh, all right, I'll talk to you later. That's real shit. You nut differently when you're successful. You Then you look at your bank account. Life is good. But when you know motherfucker ain't bringing shit to the table, you like, oh, God, let me go out and try to make my ends meet in yours. Fuck. You gotta know how to do something, man. Don't be lazy. I don't know. Be good at putting posters on the wall. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You gotta figure it out. You gotta know how to do some shit. You gotta know how to bring in some money. You gotta know how to, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have some type of dream that you trying to fulfill. You gotta be employed. You gotta have some type of goal and something that's pushing the goal and some type of motherfucking insurance or something. You know what I mean? Shit. Put some bologna in a fucking pan and cut an X. Cook that shit. Do something. But you gotta know how to do something, man. Curious Red Flags, episode 36. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Make sure, like I said, I appreciate everyone that's showing me love. And a lot of people be like, hey, Nick, how can we help? The way you could help, man, for me, honestly, is just tell your friend about my YouTube channel. Have them subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. That's it. Hit subscribe. Hit the notification bell. After you hit the notification bell, share the live. When I come on my live shows, share the live. Share it. Let people know about it, man. I appreciate everybody. Comment, leave red flags. Peace.
Ain't no